Hey guys, today I'm at the Goddess House in Glastonbury. It's good to be back in Glastonbury, and I'm looking forward to speaking to some of the priestesses here about what goes on and the history behind the goddess. Let's see.
Welcome to Goddess House. Please come in.
Thank you.
So here we are in the garden at Goddess House, and Goddess House is a goddess healing temple and goddess educational center. We're very interested in the power of healing, goddess healing, soul healing, Reiki, lots of different kinds of healing. Our healing tends to be hands-on healing, and we use sound. Sound that is the voice from the voice, and also rattles, drums, bells, instruments. One way is to move the energy is to use sound. So to use a drum or a rattle that actually gets the energy moving in the aura and in the energy bodies, the person's energy bodies. Quite often it's a physical disease, a physical pain that will bring someone in search of healing, and then to find what its causes are within the emotional bodies, within the mental body. We work with those places of blockage. So we are also, within the bigger context of what we do, we offer emotional healing intensives, which are about allowing yourself to release and to express and to release things that are held in the body. But there's all kinds of personal and group ceremonies. So some ceremonies are for individuals and others are for groups of people who want to connect in some kind of way, receive a blessing of the elements or something that unites them.
So more about the goddess.
Okay, so goddess is feminine face of the divine.
Right.
And my question is, why don't you know who goddess is? You know, why don't you know? Because no one told you, because no one educated you. No one educated me. I had to educate myself. And in the ancient times, up until 5,000 years ago, most people in the world believed in the Great Mother, she who gives us everything that we have, she who gives us the earth, the plants, all of her nature, everything comes from her. And in the ancient world, everyone knew this. And then patriarchy entered in, and she was forgotten.
So we sort of not literally severed our connection to nature, but
Pretty much
done that.
Pretty much done that.
Yeah.
And it's really important now, and it's obvious to anyone who looks that we have to reconnect to her nature, and we have to reconnect to her, the source.
So all the different rooms represent all the different cycles of nature, or different aspects of the goddess.
Different faces. So when we've been cut off from her for thousands of years, how do we find out about her? We find out how she reveals herself through her nature, through the cycle of the seasons. That's the simplest way. So we learn about her, who she is in the winter, who she is in the summer, who she is in the autumn, who she is in the spring. In this country, we work with nine faces, actually 8, and the one in the center. So 8 faces which are related to the 8 seasons. Each season has colors associated with it, and we decorate in the Goddess House. We've decorated the rooms according to these different seasons.
The whole point of the wheel is to sort of to realize that we go through cycles as well, and we need to be in tune with the cycles
of the seasons. Yes, yeah, absolutely. Because it's a never-ending spiraling of energy through the year and through the years. So the energy is always spiraling, and the more we are in harmony, the more we live in harmony with the seasons of her nature that we are living in, because it's different in different places, then the more harmonious life becomes. There is a flow to life. So instead of in the winter, say, we would, in Western society, put on the electric lights, keep working, keep doing, but actually you're meant to turn inwards. We are meant to go inwards. We are meant to rest more. We're meant to be more internal, and then come out again in the spring, just like nature.
So it's like the weather's just telling you need to be inside, you need to go within, you need to maybe reconnect with family. Dragons quite interest me because they're not, you can't actually see dragons, but they represent divine energy as well, don't they?
They represent an elemental energy, a really powerful elemental energy. They are symbolic of goddess. So when St. George kills the dragon, that is telling us about the times when patriarchal takeovers happened, mostly on the tops of hills. So St. George is quite often St. George or St. Michael. He's the other one who kills dragons, you know. And St. Michael churches are often on the tops of hills. And it was a way of pinning down the earth energy, or the energy of the goddess in the earth is represented by the forces of light defeating the dragon. But actually it's the patriarchal forces attacking Mother Earth.
Mother Nature.
Yeah.
So it's almost just like a metaphor for
Yeah.
what we're doing to nature.
Yeah.
By killing the dragon.
Yeah. Culturally, dragons are becoming very popular at the moment
Yeah.
in lots of ways. They also represent a kind of sexual energy, you know, can be a sexual energy that is arising, that's being misused, is misused in our culture. A strong energy that of the body, really.
Yeah.
So here in 1992, we opened the first indigenous British goddess temple in this land that is legally registered as a place of worship. It's open every day to the public from 12 till 4. Anyone can come in. So Marion Zimmer Bradley many years ago wrote a book called The Mists of Avalon,
Yeah.
and that book on its own has brought tens of thousands of particularly women to Glastonbury in search of the priestesses of Avalon. And we have here a priestess of Avalon training, priestess and priest of Avalon training, and we have other priestess trainings too. But that book had the single biggest effect in the world of bringing people in search of goddess here to this tiny place, this little country town in the southwest of Britain.
Mm. So another big question: why Avalon? Why this place on Earth? I mean, I've seen stuff somewhere that it's the heart chakra of the planet.
Yeah, yeah.
Is that fair to say?
Yes, absolutely it is. This is the place.
Yeah.
This is the place where, as you will know when you come here and you experience the energy of this place, and it attracts people of all different kinds of beliefs who all blend harmoniously together here, and it's the actual energetic, the land, it's the land, the shape of the land, the shape of the hills, the body of the goddess revealed within the hillsides, within the shapes of the island. And that island is known as the mythical Isle of Avalon, the mysterious other world that is just a breath away, that is just separated from the everyday world by a misty veil. And that veil is about consciousness. It is about opening your mind and your awareness to the presence of things of the non-visible world. All you have to do is come and walk the land, really. We provide all kinds of things that you can do when you come here, but really you just need to come and be on the land that is her body to experience goddess here. She is a goddess of great love, of healing, especially deep healing of karmic wounds, of wounds of ancient times. She's a goddess of transformation, and she changes everything she touches.
Sure.